Okay, this is it. February 4th, we are live on Channel 25. This is the first time that we've ever done a live television show. I have no idea why the administration gave us permission to do this. However, they did say we can't cuss, we can't make drug references, and we can't use sexual jokes, okay? Now, if any of you slip up and say anything that gets me in trouble, I will kill each and every one of you motherfuckers.
Fudge, guys. I got some fudge. My mom made it. Covered it up. Don't want the bugs getting on the fudge. Bugs love fudge. Anybody? Bite of fudge? Spanky?
No.
I'm good.
Sit down, Alex. As I was saying, we got to be careful on what we do tonight, okay? No slip-ups. Very important that we be very professional. And we also need to be better when it comes to comedy. Last semester was horrible. In fact, it was the worst piece of shit.
Hits, Jamie. I needed to ask you, like, how many YouTube hits are we getting?
I don't know. I haven't really checked. Probably not that many.
Probably not that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
done?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morehouse is here. Coyotes and Boxes are here. We are going to have a great show tonight. So, if anyone needs to go to the bathroom and take a quick piss.
Pistachios. That's what I was forgetting. Keith Morehouse. He wanted me to get him pistachios, and I forgot. And, like, people are sitting around this room going, and this, like, there's one guy with the camera, okay? One guy. And this is a live show, right? How is this live? And it's just very, like, unnatural and scripted. Like, obviously, I'm interrupting you every time that you start to say a curse word and saying a different word instead, so that's hilarious.
Alex, you're an ass.
Hold on, Jamie, hold on. He has a point.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick.
You're welcome. How do we know this is live?
Well, it is live on 25.
But how do we know?
Live from Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia, you're watching Channel 25, up late, live on 25, to be rebroadcast on WSAZ at a later date, because it's
Saturday night! Jamie, that was way too long.
Did I mention it was an hour show?
Son of a bitch.
Up late. From Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia, you're Up Late, live with Jamie LaFiego. Tonight's guests from WSAZ, Sports Director Keith Morehouse. Plus music by Coyotes and Boxes. Now here's your host, Jamie LaFiego.
My God, are we really doing this, Kyle? Is this really? Look at it. Thank you all for being here in the studio audience. Give yourself another round of applause. Oh my goodness. I was going to say we should do this every week.
We usually have one guy doing like 15 different impressions.
No, we're not. No. This is great. We had a huge studio audience. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for watching us at home. Yes, this is the start of the 10th season of Up Late. It's hard to believe we've been around this long. You know, it makes me think, when our show first went on the air, Ron Jersa was the men's basketball coach. The We Are Marshall movie had just come out, and our female crew members that I flirt with now, they were in middle school. So there's nothing wrong with that. No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's one sitting in the audience right now. Middle schooler, high schooler. She's cool. Don't worry about it. All right, we are live on Channel 25. So what that means is right now, February 4th at 11:05 on Comcast 25 in the city of Huntington, we are broadcasting this show live from our TV studio. Now, I will say WSAZ was a little concerned we might actually take some of the viewers away from the 11 o'clock newscast. I said, don't worry about it. There's not a problem, because there's probably only going to be a handful of people watching the show in the city of Huntington, and they aren't really watching the show. They're just waiting for us to make a mistake. You know, like watching Channel 13's 11 o'clock newscast. Yeah, they're not that good. No. You know they're leaving. Did you know they're leaving? Channel 13's leaving? Nah, I better not mention that. You know what is leaving? Well, getting torn down. A segue here. Getting torn down is the Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. Really sad news. It just got too expensive to keep up. They even asked some local celebrities to donate some money to keep the field house operational. Now, Marshall great Chad Pennington, he was one person that was going to donate a lot of money to keep the field house open. There were talks to changing the field house into one of those inflatable fun houses with rope walls, plastic ball pits, and trampolines. They wanted to call it Pennington's Plastic Balls of Fun. No. No. But
Wow,
you know,
that got a laugh.
It did get a laugh.
That got a laugh.
You know what's strange though? My wife says she would love to jump into Pennington's ball. No. She's not watching, don't worry. All right, other sad news. A few weeks ago, an Italian cruise ship wrecked off the coast of Italy. City officials are really concerned about the oil and gas leaking out of the ship and getting into the pipework of the city. Now, let's see here. What Italian plumbers do we know that could possibly help with... There we go. Yeah. It's the Mario Brothers. Do you get that? Oh, one person. They like Mario Brothers. Whatever. Stop it. All right, it seems that the captain is 100% to blame for this horrible accident. Now, let's see. I wonder who could help capture this villain and bring him to justice. I just don't know. Oh, my goodness!
They were in
Came
the
out of
ocean.
nowhere. They were in the ocean. That's
They
what
were
it
in the
was, the
ocean.
deep blue sea of the ocean. All right, Super Bowl 46 takes place tomorrow night. Former Marshall player Ahmed Bradshaw is playing for the New York Giants. What a perfect example for current students to see how successful you can be if you drop out of Marshall before graduating, because he... What?
All of you.
They're
All
gone?
Of you. Let's
You-
drop out. Drop out together.
He's making a lot of money, Kyle. You understand that?
I'm making a lot of money.
No, you're not doing anything. All right, speaking of leaving early before you graduate, crazy news from the men's basketball team. Justin Coleman, he was released from the team a few weeks ago. He could have been a great player for us. However, things just did not work out. And just to show that there's no hard feelings between Justin and the basketball team, Coach Tom Harrion told Justin Coleman he was kicked off by sending him a text message. Kind of strange. You see him during the Memphis game? That's what he was doing. He said, please don't
Belmont.
come back. Yeah. Belmont?
Belmont.
Yeah, that too. Making this stuff up. It doesn't matter. It's not in the prompter. All right. Big news for people like Justin Coleman. Lawyers in West Virginia are working on legislation that would make it illegal to send text messages while driving. Now, folks in Boone County are a little confused about all of this. When they heard the news, they said, what's the legislation? They're not that smart. No? AJ is our producer. He's running the, he's going to.
His mom's
His
here,
mom's
too.
here.
His
We love
mom's
you,
here,
Mom.
too.
All right. And finally, a former dentist in Massachusetts pled guilty to medical fraud. In an effort to save money, he used sections of paper clips instead of stainless steel posts in patients' root canals. That's horrible. That is bad, man. But you know what's even worse? Investigators found out the teeth whitening cream he used on patients, that wasn't teeth whitening cream. No. See? No.
You gotta groan. I love that.
That's all
I
we
love
go
that.
for tonight. All right, since this is the first time we have ever done this show live, I want to give you, the viewers at home, a chance to play a part in tonight's show right now. Right now. If you call 304-696-3346, that will ring right into our control room, and you will get to talk with our beautiful director, Brittany Barnes.
What did he say?
This is the part of the show where they call in and you talk to them?
No,
Yeah,
actually.
no, it's right here in the script.
No, it's really
Yeah.
really not.
Right there. Insert font up here. Thank you. We have plenty of time, it's fine.
We really don't have plenty of time. The show's live.
Jamie and I talked about it beforehand.
I'm glad you did.
Everything's completely under
I
control.
wasn't there.
See, there's the first call. Brittany.
Nope.
Brittany.
Nope.
Brittany.
Nope.
Pick up the phone. Brittany, pick up the phone. Okay, that works too. Stand by 2. Make your push camera 2 and dissolve 2.
Live. Absolutely live. Should we do this every week? No. No, not a chance. We are not going to do this every week. But we got a great studio audience.
We do.
Next time we charge for admission, what do you think?
Then that studio audience will not
They
be
will
here.
not be here. Kyle, I tell you what, you were here yesterday. Our chief of staff, Bill Bissett, came by yesterday. And what?
No, not his name.
Matt Turner came by yesterday, and he said, keep your phone on vibrate. I know you like your job, but if you slip up, it's not happening. I'm gone. So we're going to keep it kind of collective and cool and calm tonight. Nothing crazy. You don't have a job here, right? All right. So the big question is, what is going on Marshall's campus at 11:09 on a Saturday night in the beginning of February? We have TV's Patrick Webb's personal assistant, Tyler Kess, live outside our studio to see what's happening on Marshall's campus. The rain has let up a little bit. Tyler, can you tell us what's going on?
You stole it, and there's a reason you're just an intern, okay? So get out of here. Come on. All right. Are we live yet? Are we recording? About to record? All right. Okay. 2, 3. All right. Hi, Jamie. It's Tyler. I'm out here Saturday night on Marshall's campus because, as you know, you sent me out here to go find people to see what they're doing. Personally, I believe that they're out down along 4th making bad life decisions by drinking copious amounts of alcohol and having shameless sex with people they don't know. But what do I know? I'm just a junior in college. And so I'm looking here, trying to find some people around. Oh, hey, everybody, look, it's our friend Curtis the Werewolf. Ooh. Curtis, how are you? It's been a long time since we've seen you.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Who are these ladies here with you?
These are my friends, Tasha and Tasha. It's just a coincidence. They're not related. We're just out celebrating the Beef O'Brady Bowl victory. Woo!
But, Curtis, that was like 2 months ago. That was a while ago.
Oh, man, ever since that game, it was like taking a good hit of ecstasy every day since then. That game meant so much to me. 20-10 over the Florida International Golden Panthers. Great job, Doc Holiday. We love ya. Ooh!
All right. So, Curtis, what have you been up to recently?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because me and my friends are very good lovers of the cinema, so we just went down to Pullman Square to take in the smash hit film The Grey. But I've got to tell you, I was very disappointed. The film, in reality, made me very upset.
I can understand that. There was a lot of animal rights activists who were up in arms about that due to its negative portrayal of wolves. I mean, wolves don't actually attack people like that all the time.
Well, that's actually not why I'm upset, Tyler. I'm very upset because my understanding was the film was about man's struggle with the fear of aging, and it was going to depict this through the metaphor of graying hair. But in the film, Liam Neeson had very little gray hair. I consider it a great waste of $8, and in hindsight, I wish that we had gone to see Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol because me and my friends are great lovers of pottery.
I think you're actually getting that movie confused with the movie Ghost. Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, maybe?
Ooh.
All right, Curtis the Werewolf, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we're really going to top that, so back to you, Jamie.
Curtis outside. We are actually getting calls right now. Call us, seriously, 304-696. I wrote it down, 3346 to talk to Brittany Barnes. She's beautiful, isn't she? No comment. You have a girlfriend. I have a wife. It doesn't matter. Stay with us. After the break, we'll be checking in with one of Up Late's favorite characters. Plus, Keith Morehouse is here. He'll be joining us. We'll be right back. We're live on 25. See you in a second.
I don't even have to.
A lot of callers. Keep them coming. The control room has nothing else to do besides take your call. All right, this is our big live show tonight, so it's time to bring back one of our favorite characters.
You mean Kat?
Who?
Kat.
Kat.
The British girl.
No, Vanessa Miranda. That's the British girl.
No, the British girl who did all the bits for us.
Bradley Ewing.
The Burden.
Oh, Kat. Kat Racing, yes. Gosh, we miss her. Sadly, no, Kat could not come tonight. We don't have it in our budget to fly her back.
But she's in her 7th year at Hogwarts, which is
Oh, the British
good.
joke. I get it. Okay. Well, no, I was actually talking about our favorite valedictorian, J.J. Smart.
Take that, Big Bang Theory.
J.J. Smart is on a date right now. And
You know, for like a really big nerd, he gets all these dates with like attractive girls.
it's kind of strange, isn't it?
A little bit.
All right, so JJ is on a date, and we're going to do a little bit of hidden camera love coaching. All right, now the girl he's with is actually a former crew member of ours, Jennifer C., but she has no idea that we're actually sending JJ on a date. So JJ, if you can hear us, nod your head and just kind of wink or do whatever to let us know you can hear us.
Oh my God.
You should have hidden the microphone and IFB a little bit better, JJ.
Yeah, it's a little bit distracting. It's very noticeable.
All right.
So I guess I'm going to have the glass of Merlot and the slow roasted duck. What about you?
Yeah, the chocolate milk and the chicken tenders.
Really, JJ?
Oh, sorry. The adult chicken tenders.
Oh my, there's no way this is going to end well.
I think you're probably right, Kyle.
Usually am. Look, JJ, just tell her she looks hot.
You look like you're running a temperature. You got some baby aspirin if you need it. It'll help that.
No, JJ. No ad-libbing. Just listen to what we're telling you.
JJ, just tell her she looks pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You look pretty.
Thank you. You look. So, what did you say you do for a living again?
Okay, JJ, here's your chance. Make sure you tell her what you do, something really cool.
Huh. I slay dragons.
No. Just tell her you're rich.
Oh, I'm rich.
Oh, very nice. So, what do you like to do for hobbies?
Stop, JJ, stop.
No. Please, don't tell her any of your hobbies.
Just tell her you work out.
A jerk what?
No. Work out.
Oh, I work out.
Oh, cool. Just like the LMFAO song.
Sure.
Look, don't worry about it, JJ. Ask her what she likes to do for a hobby.
So what kind of hobbies are you into?
Oh, well, I'm a yoga instructor, actually.
What's yoga?
Really? You've never heard of yoga? It's meditation and exercises, doing a lot of different breathing techniques and stretches.
Oh, like kung fu in slow motion. Oh.
I guess. But actually, I can put my legs even behind my head.
Why would anyone want to do that? That's not a good defense move.
JJ, come on. Don't screw this up. You get a girl to say something like that.
Look, tell her something you can do with your body.
Yes,
something cool.
absolutely.
I can lick my own elbow. Watch this.
Gross.
JJ, stop. Please stop, please.
Ask her what she likes to do on a first date, JJ. This isn't working.
So what do you like to do on a first date?
Well, actually, I'm willing to do just about anything.
Oh, maybe later we can go home and play some Wii.
Sounds good to me.
Wait. We're on to something. Actually, we're having something here. This may work out.
No.
Okay, JJ, so what do you like to do in bed?
Well, sometimes late at night.
Yeah?
I get under my covers.
Yeah?
I get out a flashlight.
Yeah?
And I reread my homework.
Hopeless. He had her. Hopeless.
Quick, ask her what she likes to do in bed.
Well, what do you like to do in bed?
Well, I like to be choked.
Sorry, just got choked up by myself there on that one.
JJ, he's screwing up bad, Kyle. This isn't working. What do you think? JJ, please, just try something, man. Try something.
I don't know what to do.
You know what I would like to do later, JJ?
What?
Come here.
What's she saying?
Oh, God.
Jamie, I know what's going on here, and I don't think it's working out. I'm just going to stick to my Dutch Miller commercials, where if you don't shop Dutch, you'll pay.
No. We get it. We get it. She's the spokesperson for Dutch Miller.
That's a cheap plug. That's cheap.
That's not going to work. Does anybody get a car tonight? No one gets a car. No one gets a car, by the way. Meg was happy. Oh, stay with us. After the break, WSAC Sports Director Keith Morehouse will join us. We'll be right back. JJ Smart didn't quite work out. We're not going to do him anymore, are we? In fact, no one's going to do him anymore. Okay, we're going to move on. Not in the prompter. My guest tonight is a two-time winner of the West Virginia Sportscaster of the Year Award. He has been reporting the news and sports for nearly 3 decades, making him a living legend in the Huntington-Charleston market. When it comes to sports, there is only one person the Tri-State turns to. Please welcome back to Up Late, Keith Morehouse. Look at you. Look at you. You got your own little water. I love it. That's Kyle.
How are you, brother? Good.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You guys are live.
No,
this is cool.
You're here. That's all I'm talking
Usually
about.
when we're live on WSAC, we make a few mistakes. You guys have been flawless.
Flawless. That's what we like to hear, right? Keith, thank you for coming on the
Thanks
show.
for having
I really
me.
appreciate it. Now listen.
Pioneering show, by the way.
Exactly. We're just forging through and whatever, whatnot, what have you.
We're gonna ford the river.
You know what? I'm not making things up when I say you are a great guy. Do you know
I
that?
appreciate that.
No,
Thank you.
you seriously are.
You don't have to say that.
But do you know how much Keith Morehouse means to us and the community? You know what's at the Union right now, right? He knows where we're going with this.
Oh my God.
The Union on 4th Avenue, 1125, they have a Keith Morehouse sandwich. Oh, wait a minute, Keith.
that just-
Look at this. What do you think?
Is that it right there?
That's
huh?
it right there.
Oh my gosh.
This is the Keith Morehouse.
Doesn't that mean they ran out of names?
No.
Basically?
Here's the thing, too. If you go to the Union and you look at the menu, the Keith Morehouse is here. Guess what's underneath Keith Morehouse? The Chad Pennington.
Oh,
Did you
really?
know that? So people are going to say, oh, I'll go to the Keith Morehouse.
I've known Herb Stanley for a long time, obviously.
Herb does great.
Russ runs the kitchen, and they came up with this scatterbrained idea. I said, well, whatever. So actually, Russ made me one day, and me and my son Lake and my nephew went over and had a bite, and it was good. It was
You want
really
to take a
good.
little bite right now?
Should I?
Do you think
I guess
Keith
I
should
have
take
to,
a
right?
bite of the Keith Morehouse? Groundbreaking right here. We got to get him a napkin, though, Tyler. We got to find some
One thing I do
napkins.
not like to do is eat on television.
Here it
That
goes,
is
one
gross.
bite. There it is. Nice and tight. Give it to Kyle.
See, look what I got, Kyle.
Give it to Kyle.
Take
Kyle's going to finish it off. Right above the Chad Pennington. You know, I think, if they're listening down at the Union, let's go with an up-late sandwich. What do you think? Ham, pickles, mayonnaise, maybe some mustard on a marble rye. It's funny, but for only the people that make it.
You can only get it like 11:30.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks for watching the show, Keith. You know exactly when we're on the show. All right, let's get to it right now. Let's talk some basketball. I know we had a bad loss tonight.
Yeah.
Was it like 7 points, I believe, 7 or 9?
79,
Yep.
I think.
That's rough. But, I mean, where are we going now? What's the team? What's the morale right now for the team?
You know, they've been through a couple of missteps. Justin Coleman, you mentioned that earlier. They've had a little problem with some chemistry, but they got great talent. They still have a chance to make some moves in the league, and they got a tough game against UCF. But I look for them to kind of go through the stretch run. These seniors have to carry them. Coach talks about Dago Pena, Shaq Johnson, and Demir Pitts. Pitts played well tonight, so they'll go as far as those seniors take them, but they've got to kind of recollect here right before it gets serious.
Now, again, you've been in the business for a long time. Have you ever seen or ever witnessed a type of team like we have here, and also on the women's side too? I mean, they almost identical, going first in the league and conference, men and women, Coach Royce Chadwick, and then they lose 4 in a row, bounce back.
Yeah, it's been up and down, and Coach Herring hates that. I will say this: he's brought back a level of excitement that hasn't been connected to the men's program in a while. Coach Jones did a nice job, but he's kind of elevated it more. But when you have that atmosphere like the UCF game last year, I think you have to go back to the '80s in the Henderson Center when that place really was rocking to find that kind of excitement and enthusiasm. So let him get his parts and continue to build it. And I think they can be among the best teams in that league year in and year out. That's what they're striving for. It's a good league.
And it was an unbelievable experience, not only last year, but this year as well. Have you noticed a difference in the games at the Henderson Center this year with the glow out and with the people cheering and going nuts? I mean, you're there almost every game.
I mean, he's challenged the fans, and they need to make it a tough environment. You have to win your home games in any league, and the tougher the environment, the tougher it is on those teams that come in there. So there's a definite difference in the atmosphere from a few years ago, and he just wants to keep building it. And you know what? Win some games, get to some postseason tournaments, and build it, and they will come, so to speak.
All right. Well, we have basketball, which is right in the middle. We're getting ready for the conference championship. But just this past Wednesday was National Signing Day for football. You talked with Coach Holliday. What was that like? I mean, is he excited? Best class, right?
You know how that goes. You really never know that till 4 or 5 years down the road.
Preseason, yeah.
But he was excited about the signees. He's also excited about there are 15 players on campus that maybe fans have forgotten about. Gray shirt guys, guys that maybe are props, 4 or 5 guys that are sitting out. He's got 15 guys. He said, you put those guys together with the recruits that he's gotten, and he said, hands down, he goes, I wouldn't trade it for any team in the league. I think, as you see his 3rd recruiting class, you'll start to see the fruits of what he's done, and he's obviously known as a great recruiter. And and they're coming off the bowl win, and that helped them. And I think next year the schedule sets up better. I think you're looking at possibly 8, 9 wins, in that vein, as long as they continue to improve. He's doing a good job, though.
And what I noticed, especially signing day, is like you and John Mulvaney. I mean, you have Twitter.
Big John.
Big John. You have Twitter. And
Jamie.
Yes.
Jamie, we have a call for Keith Morehouse.
Oh, God.
Well, one person wants to take the call. Do you want to take the call?
Do I want to take? I don't know. I guess we have to, don't we?
Aaron, Rev, go ahead and patch it through. And again, get the finger on the delay button. So
this is live, right?
This is live. So, okay, caller, you're live with Keith Morehouse. Go ahead.
Hi, Keith. I really enjoy watching you on Channel 3, but there's something more important that I called about. I hear that you have a college-age son that goes to Marshall here, and I was just wondering if maybe he was available.
Katie? Katie.
Jamie, this is really important. Oh no.
Keith, we're not doing this.
This is crazy.
If he's available, then I'm completely available.
No, we're not doing this. Get rid of her, Rev, or just Tyler, take her off the set. She met your son a few days ago, and she hasn't stopped talking about him. He's not here tonight,
He
is
won't
he?
let me give out his phone number, so I'm not allowed to do that.
Not allowed to do
I don't think
that.
he's here. No, he said he might make an appearance, but
no. Not going to happen tonight. Well, before we were interrupted by Katie Farrell's phone call, talking about Twitter, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Because I know you get an opportunity to let everybody that follows you know instant score updates, instant, what the players and teams are doing.
Yeah,
but then again, like Joe Paterno died twice, according to Twitter.
And I said that night, you still have to be responsible for what you do. That's the only thing you have in this business is your reputation for information. And you don't always, you want to be first, but you got to be right. And too many people went off on Twitter and said he had died. You can't just assume. And anybody who knows journalism knows you got to check out your facts and sources before you report it. It's good in that it spreads information and it goes quickly, and it's good to follow people that you can glean information from, but you have to be really careful with it. Just like anything with the internet, you can't jump the gun on something like that. So it's fun. We get scores and people comment, and I do think it's a nice way to interact and get your sports out there, but you still have to be really careful.
Absolutely. Now, Keith Morehouse does not follow me or Up Late on Twitter.
I don't?
That may change during the commercial break. Keith, you'll stick around for a
I'll
second,
stick
right?
around, absolutely.
We're going to stick around. Keith Morehouse is going to stay with us. More with Keith after this. Here, get your phone. Kyle, finishing the sandwich. Keith has now followed us at Watch Up Late and my personal Twitter account at Coach Lafiego. Keith, you got a lot of followers, but
where'd you get Coach?
I'm Coach.
That's
I
just
coach
what they
these
call
kids.
you?
You saw these kids run up here during the break.
You are
What'd
Coach,
I tell them? What'd I
man.
tell them?
That's how he gets into the little. That's how he
That's
gets
how I
into
get the little
elementary
girls.
schools.
Yes, stop it.
Oh, wow.
All right, this
is
past
live,
summer.
remember.
Yeah, I remember. This past summer, you all went to HD, right?
Uh-huh.
And we love it. I mean, you guys look amazing.
Some better than others. Go
Some,
ahead.
yes, it depends on who's on set, right?
Andrew Colgrove.
Yeah, the set, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
Cameras are crisp. But there's one thing that you all do every August to late November, early December, and that's Football Friday Night. And we love what you do with Football Friday Night.
Yeah.
You, John Mulvaney, Brad Myers, you go out and you shoot these games, you come back, and you have one, in my opinion, the best part of News Channel 3. I mean,
Tell our bosses that.
Tell your boss. I will.
All of
hey,
them.
Hey, Fabrizio. I'll tell him right now. Fabrizio.
You think he's watching?
I know he's watching. Fabrizio. Give this guy more airtime. What do we think?
Wow.
Keith Morehouse Sports? Yeah. We'll make it happen.
We got to work it. We got to work it somehow.
We're going to make it happen tonight.
Got to work it.
But I will be honest with you. There is one thing that I do not like about Football Friday Night, and it's the touchdown touch screen. You know what I'm talking about. It's the 60-inch screen that you can touch and move plays around and all this.
John works on.
John works on it. He does the Bernie. I see that every now and then. I just think with this new technology, you are losing the core viewers of Football Friday Night. I really do. And I think that we need to go back to what Football Friday Night used to be like. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about.
You have no clue.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You have no clue what
Where
I'm
are you
talking
going
about.
with
This is where I'm going.
All right.
We need to go back to what Football Friday Night used to look like. Let's take a look.
And 23 skidoo. Welcome to another exciting edition of Football Friday Night with the brand new 34mm film. It looks great, folks. Let's get right to the action. And the Leatherhead's taking the field. Boy, those helmets sure do look strange, but who am I to judge? Another soldier in the fight against communism. And there's number 5 with the runoff. That's our big friend, Danny Great. He slips and slides. Boy, we should get that kid some golf shoes so he doesn't tear up the court. This field's gonna look awful. The crowd voicing their pleasure, they love it. And here's a big defensive play for you. That was our friend Bill Overdue. Watch out, Harvard. Yale has a new defensive back. Ivy League indeed. And there's another big defensive play. Knock the boys' socks clear off. And the helmets come off too, folks. No reason to cheer. I don't think that's regulation. The crowd, of course, loves it. And here's our friend zipping and sliding to the side. That's our buddy Mo DeLon. He takes off. Oh, careful, buddy. Watch out for the goalpost on the guard line. Oh, I don't know. The coach doesn't seem to like this play. He wants a redo. I think I agree with him. But the crowd sure doesn't. They love it. And here's one more play for you. Number 5 hands off to Herbivore. The guy backs up, sits it into the field goal. Here you go, buddy. Give that to your kids. The crowd again loves it. This portion of Football Friday Night brought to you by Rufus's Lead Paint. If it ain't lead, it ain't paint. Lick up, kids. Also by our buddies at Tommy's T-Bones, the steak that'll make your heart ache. Time to get back to the action, folks. These, of course, are our cheerleaders taking the field. Those are the two seniors, Eileen Forward and Leah Todd. Time for the boys to get to action. He throws up for the Statue of Liberty because we can't say Hail Mary on TV because of the Catholic League anymore. And number 5, Paul Bearer, makes the interception. He slips past that offensive line, and he's going out of the line just to make them have some time to play. Another big play from our friend Mo D-Lawn. He zips past that D-line, and he's brought down. I tell you what, that's one boy who eats his Ovaltine. And you know what, the crowd agrees, because they love it. Here comes another big defensive play for you. He tries to get back, can't escape them, and he's brought down by number 44, Herbivore. I tell you what, folks, this is an all-American team if I've ever seen one. These boys are going to get to meet President Taft. Uh-oh, looks like the refs see something he didn't like, throwing some dirty laundry on the field. All dirty laundry and uniforms, of course, cleaned by Whiteway here in Huntington. And one last final play by number 5, hands it off to number 1 right here, our friend Bill Overdue. I tell you what, folks, this boy could run the 40 in almost 8 minutes flat. He could take a shower so quick and not even get wet. Hey, step out of the way, Channel 3. Why don't you go back to Pomeroy? The crowd, of course, voicing their pleasure because they love it. This final portion of Football Friday Night brought to you by Jack Daniels. If you ain't thirsty, you ain't worth Jack. We'll see you next week, folks, for another exciting episode of Football Friday Night.
Can you do it, you think?
You know what? We'll give it a shot.
If Fabrizio says, that may be what you see next August on Football Friday Night.
Imagine Mulvaney with a cigar and a hat.
One of those?
Yeah,
no, it's not going to happen.
Not
Keith, thank you for coming on the show.
Jamie.
Keith Morehouse, everyone, make some noise for him. I appreciate you so much. Stay right there. After the break, Coyotes and Boxes will be performing. But first, we're going to play Up Late's favorite game show. What the hell is that? We'll be right back. This is good. Thank you so much.
Previously on Up Late.
They took my daughter.
They took our daughter.
We're going to need to get a bigger boat.
Aw, yeah.
Come on. Come on. Not now. Not this time. Not now. I can't crack the code!
You can't do this anymore.
Why can't I?
You're not the dancer you used to be.
You gotta believe.
I can't.
They're out of towels again!
You like that?
Yes.
You like that?
Yes.
You really like it?
Yes, please. Good. What do you mean cut the wire? They are all wires. There's...
Where are you?
I'm behind you.
What? Speak up.
I am behind you.
Hello?
If you would just turn around.
Hey, I can't hear you. I'm really scared up here. I don't have very many bars. Hello? Hello? Hello?
For the sake of all things sacred, this isn't supposed to be happening.
Really wanted a Sprite, but I guess I'll get a Mountain Dew.
Tell me who my father is.
I can't.
Just tell me.
It's me!
Why? Why does this always happen? Why do the good ones die young? Patrick. Kyle? Kyle.
I'm also your grandmother.
No!
None of that happened.
What the hell?
None of that happened. That was horrible. Even though we couldn't hear it, but that was horrible.
Whose fault is that?
I have no idea. Let's check in with the control room and see what's going on in there. This is, I don't. No, do it, you're open. You're open.
All right, guys, right over this way. Here we are. We're in the control room. We have Brittany Barnes over here directing the show. She's doing a fantastic job. We have Aaron working the soundboard over here. Back behind me, we have Bennett doing whatever he's doing. And Jamie's actually out in the studio right now doing the show. So, another photo op. Awesome. All right, let's go see the Parthenon. I don't know, it's good, bad.
Aaron.
Wasn't it supposed to be while we were in it?
Thank you.
See, I don't know.
You never know.
Stand by 2.
304-696-3346 is the number. Keep the calls coming in, and no, don't, because they're having a very difficult time back there, aren't they?
Yeah, we are.
All right, it's now time to play the fastest growing game show craze the Tri-State has ever seen. It is time for Uplate's award-winning game
what?
show.
Award-winning? We never won anything.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's time for Uplate's game show. What the hell is that? I like where this is going. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Hufstetter.
Welcome to the hit game show. Get out of the shot. Get out of the shot. Stupid. Welcome to the hit game show. What the hell is that? Here live. For some reason we're live. I have 4 lovely contestants. I'm going to get each of their names. First, on my left.
Do you want my real name or what's on the podium?
This was Athena. This is Athena. Athena. And you are?
I'm Gomez.
Gomez. Sean.
Amy.
Amy. Okay. And
Colton.
And that's Colton. All right, real simple. I'm gonna have Katie bring out a prop, and you are going to be asked, what the hell is that? Discuss amongst yourselves. You'll answer, you'll probably be wrong, and then we'll move on. All right, first prop, Katie. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. All right, think amongst yourselves. Background music. Everybody's thinking about what that is. Nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Just think about it. Do. That's enough. Okay, we're done. All right, now this side.
I think it's a camera holder.
All right, we got camera holder.
We are going to go with baby carriage.
Wrong. Also wrong. The correct answer is shoulder straightener. Shoulder straightener. They are doing that because you're wrong. You're wrong. Next prop, Katie. We got it? We got it? There you go. All right. All right, now think amongst yourselves. The music came in way too late, so we're gonna think a little bit longer than usual. Now they're mad, and they're gonna turn the music off. So we're gonna think about stuff, and we're done thinking now. All right, I let this side answer. Now I'm gonna let this side answer.
Go for it.
We think that it is a television during the day and a time machine during the nighttime.
Wait, time out. How old are you?
I am 19.
You don't say during the day. Don't say back in the day. You don't have a day yet. You're handsome, I get it. You don't have a day, though. You're 19, man.
I think it's some type of alien transmitter.
No. It's called a vector sphere. It measures the audio from these thingies called microphones. I had back in the day in Aliens. Oh my. Lightning round. The lightning round works very simple. It's just like the rest of the game. Katie? No. Just hold the prop. Hold it. We're gonna think about the thing and we're gonna think about it. Thinking about what we're thinking about. We're done thinking now, so you better have an answer. Who wants to answer first? Okay, she wants to answer first. I got a finger point.
A vibrator.
Back massager.
Come here, you're host now. Oh, get back. What's your answer?
A candle, maybe?
No. Jamie, what is it?
It is a soldering tool. Solder.
It's a soldering gun. Soldering gun. All right, so we had 3 rounds. We had 0 correct answers. I have to declare a winner. Back in the day team over here. But you know what? Here at Up Late / What the Hell Is That? We're all winners. So all 4 of you will be going home with prizes. One person is excited about that. Their prize is a copy of the hit DVD, We Are Marshall. That's right, Matthew McConaughey, Matthew Fox. Roger Ebert said the about the movie once. And get out of the shot, Katie. That's it for What the Hell Is That? I'm Kyle.
Very excited about What the Hell Is That? Stay with us after the break. Right over
What the
there.
Hell Is That?
No, you were in What the Hell Is That?
Yeah.
Right over there, Coyotes and Boxes. They are set up, Alex Constantino. They are set up, ready to perform. We'll be right back. Vibrator, really? No calls on What the Hell Was That, so we're good. We're clean.
We said a no word.
No, she's fine. Yeah, okay.
No, I would be in trouble.
My next guests are here to perform their song, Thanatopolis. You can visit their Facebook page to find out more about the music, facebook.com/Coyotes and Boxes. Make some noise for Coyotes and Boxes.
Thinly layered fragrance over top your head, like the faintest apparition hovering round your bed. You got a cricket for a conscience and a chamber full of prostitute rags. And every single thing that you wanna do, just put in the corner like a pair of shoes. I sent my application in for a check on the Harvard. vision that she couldn't keep. Still the fires in his house provide the precious sea. You are a master and a servant and a trend, and maybe a friend. But when I serve the fishes in the preview slow, and when I watch my chessgame bargain for the roll, oh, the potter turns to green, the needle in his perfect hands. This crazy, hungry man, after every sparkle light has left your tattered home, when you shake the loamy soil from your tired bones, still he sleeps inside the threshold fire, waiting for that day to arrive. Will you leave the city gates for a gentle spring? Will you trade your trinkets in for a foreign king? Can you see far past the pie heap, the beauty laid in store for your eyes? This crazy, unprepared, all around me I'm
Anything? Hello? No? Should we keep going? What do we do? Kyle.
Good.
What? We got it! Hey! Audio! Audio! Hey! There it is. Okay. Well, like we said a minute ago, Coyotes Boxes was amazing.
Good.
Yes.
Great. Amazing.
Rev switching things. I know what it was.
Master volume.
Master of genius back there. All right, this is what we're going to do here. Conan O'Brien, which everyone on the crew adores, you know, they worship him, but he used to do a thing on NBC called In the Year 2000, or...
In the year 3000.
Okay, whatever. I quit watching when I had kids, so...
You quit watching when...
Don't worry about it.
What?
So Conan is no longer allowed to do the In the Year 2000 because NBC won't let him. Now, seeing as we are sort of on an NBC station and we're pretty good about stealing things, I think tonight will be a great opportunity to do a little thing called When Our Show Gets Canceled. We didn't really rehearse this part here. So, all right, WSAZ will announce the long-awaited return of Mr. Cartoon. However, to keep up with WSAZ's HD branding, Beeper will be replaced by Marshall's mascot Marco. And just like when the Marco was introduced to football fans, Mr. Cartoon will hate his new mascot and beat the hell out of him. Yeah. When a show gets canceled.
He was awful. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, I know.
My Z will fill our coveted 11 p.m. time slot with a new show called Cash Cab Huntington. But unlike the show recorded in New York, Cash Cab Huntington will give contestants the opportunity to see how much meth and cocaine they can transfer from Detroit to Huntington.
Marshall production students will create a new project to improve their skills and prepare them for a rewarding, successful career. That project will be called Changing Their Major.
Marshall and WVU will reunite on the football field to continue the contest between the two schools. However, such time has passed that the game is now called the Friends of Diamonds Bowl.
The Chesapeake Energy Capital Classic will no longer be called the Chesapeake Energy Capital Classic. I've heard that they are losing a lot of money with their pipelines and will probably pull out of West Virginia. Guys, I'm not joking. This is seriously inside information. I'm not kidding. Watch for it to happen, all right? Seriously. Go ahead.
When our show gets canceled.
That was depressing. What? Host Jamie LaFiega will spend more time at home with his family and go back to not making his wife and kids laugh at him.
When our show gets canceled.
Kyle Hofstetter will move to Hollywood and work his way into films. I can just see his IMDb page now. Fat guy number 2, random college student number 6, and self-gratifying bus hobo 14.
When our show gets canceled.
It's a lot of self-gratifying hobos.
Read the prompter.
Jamie will be able to go back to what he did before this show started. Sit in his office and watch Japanese anime and do this. All day long.
When our show gets canceled.
Are we done making fun of each other?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
My hat fell.
Television's Patrick Webb will no longer be called Television's Patrick Webb. He'll now go by the name Guy Who Lives Under the Bridge and Sells His Body for Meth, Patrick Webb.
We will no longer be able to get free food at the student center. I know, right?
When our show gets canceled.
Marshall President Stephen J. Kopp will have to find a new way to entertain himself on Saturday nights. Not because he watches this show, but because he enjoys thinking about when Up Late will go off the air.
When our show gets canceled.
Instead of writing the same story twice a year for the past 5 years, freelance reporter for the Huntington Herald-Dispatch, Paul Siebert, will have to find an actual story to put in the paper.
When our show gets canceled.
He wrote that, by the way. Paul Siebert wrote that, so don't take it too harsh, you guys. Come on.
It shows.
All right. The campus radio station 88.1 WMUL will transform the Up Late studio into the Adam Cavalier Trophy Room. Pretty good.
There will finally be a DVD collection of the past 10 seasons of Up Late's best moments. Its running time will be 1 minute 35 seconds.
When our show gets canceled.
Without having a late-night talk show he can appear on, WSAZ anchor Tim Ear will hold his head in his hands and cry about no longer being on TV.
When our show gets canceled.
An all-you-can-eat sushi buffet will be added to the Memorial Student Center. Who wrote what?
No, that's a good thing.
When our show gets canceled.
What does that have to do with our show being canceled?
It doesn't. And finally, without a venue where he can devote his true talents, Up Late writer Andrew Colgrove will lose his desire to live and commit suicide. Tragically, his suicide note will be funnier than any joke he has written for this crappy TV show. It's so bad. That's so bad. When our show gets canceled. Always sad when our show gets canceled. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And by the way, 304-696-3346. Give us a call.
Last chance, last chance, last chance.
Well, we are so close to being over for this show, and I want to do one thing before we wrap it up. I think tonight it'd be a great time to do a little thing that we like to call a curtain call. And to do this curtain call is TV's Patrick Webb and Alex Constantino. I got his name wrong. Should we start again?
No, you're not doing it right.
All right, guys, go ahead.
Put your hat on. You're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. All right, bars, throw bars.
What are they doing? Back to 3.
Just the wrong bit. I think we're on the wrong bit.
Put the bars back up.
Bars, do it again.
Hey!
Bars. But seriously, it's time to talk about what we learned today.
Pizza's good.
Pizza's good.
Music's good.
But seriously, we learned today that we got a great fan base here tonight. All you are great audience members, and we'd like to thank our friend Jamie Lafayette for being such a good teacher, a great guy, and a funny host.
And how about those Coyotes? Am I right? Coyotes and Boston. Yay!
That was the part of the show that we did not rehearse, and I think it went outstanding. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. My thanks to Bennett Sefferin and Brittany Barnes for directing the show. Aaron Payne running audio, Rev, our audio genius, and everybody out in the studio. Thank you all very much. Kyle, love you sitting next to us. Next week on the show, from the hit TV show The Office, Bobby Ray Schaefer from Bob Vance Refrigeration. He'll be right here. Tune in, check it out. Thank you all for watching. We're going to do something a little bit crazy. Everybody in the audience, come on up on the set. Good night, everybody. Over there. It's not going to be fun to clean up later. That's fine.